Hello, I'm Matt Guf from House.com. I'm here with Matt Stillman from Rome Snowboards. How you doing, man?
Oh, pleasure. Stoked to be here.
Thanks for being here. Matt is walking us through the 2018 line. He is the brand manager and team manager. It's a big role.
Big role. Stoked to do it.
Yeah. You've been with Rome for how long now?
Almost 4 years now.
Almost. I feel like it's been so much longer than that.
Time flies when you're having fun.
That's right. And you're gonna be there for so much longer. And I'm stoked for everything that you're doing.
Hell yeah. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, you're welcome. So he's gonna kind of walk us through the entire line, kind of like give us a big, broad overview of. For 4 years, you know a lot of the ins and outs of what Rome is now. I've always been a fan. I've been on a lot of the product. You guys have an awesome team, of course, and a lot of great people involved. What is the 35,000 foot view of what does Rome look like from up there?
That is a great question. Well, when you're standing on top looking down, I think ultimately what Rome really stands for and who and what we are as a brand is, Rome SDS. The SDS stands for Snowboard Design Syndicate. And syndicate is the key word there. Yeah. It takes a village to raise a child, obviously, but the syndicate, we're a summation of our parts.
Yep.
We're always soliciting feedback from riders, reps, shop guys, anyone and everyone who's on the product or has a passion about snowboarding.
Yep.
And that's sort of helped us to arrive at where we are as far as the product line itself and really the team and our core brand values.
Yeah.
So, if we're looking at product side of it, it's, the cambers that we offer and the different boards are all representative of doing something well. Mm-hmm. A lot of them do a lot of things well.
Yep.
But it's all geared towards this element of this is what we want to represent in snowboarding. These are the cambers that do it.
Yeah.
This is the tech that we put into them.
Mm-hmm. And you guys have like a lot of unique kind of niches that you kind of fall into. You have some great all mountain category boards, freestyle boards, powder boards. Like there's a lot in there. How do you guys kind of like do every single category within each hard good categories like so well, from bindings, boots, and boards?
That is a great question. I guess short answer is the talented team of product guys we have in-house. We're a really small in-house staff, but everyone wears multiple hats. And again, it's really this collaborative nature of coming up with something like the katana and the pivot mount and the whole concept of the ASIM underwrap is really just, derivative of all the time and effort spent on snow. Everyone at Rome is a snowboarder through and through. And we eat, sleep, and breathe the product and the culture of it. So it's these things and these kind of conversations, that are happening like well past 2 a.m. in the morning where that's where a lot of great feedback comes from. And ideas are really born of that kind of communication loop.
Awesome. Now, within each category, what kind of makes you guys stand out besides those like great points that you brought up?
I think honestly, within bindings, customization, lifetime warranty, really.
That's a big deal. Lifetime warranty.
It really is, and we stand by it. I see a lot of things come into the office where it's like, wow, how is that still on snow? But it's just this durable nature of the product that ultimately we're gonna get that back to you. You need a new high back, you need a replacement ankle strap.
Yep.
Trying to really, if you want to keep riding it, you can keep riding it. But the innovation side of it is something that we really challenge ourselves with, as far as what we can bring to the table, particularly with bindings and boots. Mm-hmm. And durability is a big part of that picture because no one wants to have something that they just purchased and oh crap, I got to warranty this.
Yeah, falls apart.
Yep.
And your boot category is great too. You do a lot of BOA systems, you do a lot of traditional lace, and all your liners are heat moldable too. Is that right?
Fully heat moldable liners. Different flex stories, different lacing options. It's about customization. There's no wrong way down the mountain essentially. So if you want to ride a really firm, responsive BOA boot, we've got you. If you want a softer lace boot, we've got you.
Yep.
Snowboarding, there's no wrong way to snowboard. It's everything that you want it to be or need it to be. So we're trying to have a product line that's reflective of that.
That's right. And then your boards as well. Like kind of looking behind us, we have some awesome boards. A new board, the Marshall. This is Bjorn's national version. It's very specific to him. An awesome all-mountain board, one of my favorites from the line. We've got the Len RK1, and then of course the Mechanic, one of our best-selling boards. Like you've got a really diverse line. What are some of the things that really stand out for your boards compared to some of the other brands that are in the marketplace?
It's a great question. I think honestly a lot of it is, what's under the hood, the tech that's going on in there and the things that Paul, our, headboard designer is bringing to the table are really progressive and designed to allow these boards to be as versatile and, you know, really strong offering as can be.
Yep.
I mean, visual tech like the hot rods goes a long way.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, working with a new factory, Utopia in Canada, to find different materials and different options as far as anything tech-wise goes is really a big component of what makes each one of these different and, you know, unique.
Yeah, and you said Rome is like, it's small. You guys are, how many people are in-house?
We are 15 people in-house.
15 people
Yep.
in-house. Now, Rome is coming on what year of manufacturing products? It's
2001 Rome started. Paul and Josh
Wow.
started in 2001. Yep.
16 years. So it's two guys, Paul and Josh.
Yep.
What's the story behind them in starting Rome?
So Paul and Josh have been, you know, working in snowboarding, doing a lot of different jobs, and they kind of saw an opportunity to do things that they really wanted to do within snowboarding and, you know, keep the act of snowboarding and the culture of snowboarding at the forefront of it.
Yeah.
So that's when they, you know, decided they wanted to start a brand that was representative of what they felt passionately about snowboarding.
Got it.
And, you know, the culture of it is huge for us. And that's, again, the 15 people in-house all live and breathe it. So the, you know, Rome in its current state is the summation of these ideas that really are the guiding principle that brought Josh and Paul together and wanted to, you know, it was the catalyst of starting a brand that was the syndicate. This, like, if you're a snowboarder who gets that, then that's great. Everyone is welcome in that umbrella.
Yeah.
But the passion is the real, you know, key to the operation.
Yeah, and 15. I thought Rome had more people in house than that. That's incredible.
Yep.
And one thing that I find really unique, inspiring, especially to a lot of brands kind of coming in right now, is that Rome at one time was small and super core, and you guys have still held on to those, like, not only core, we can say core values, but that coreness of the brand. It's a little bit more dark, a little bit more raw. It's for true snowboarders who really love snowboarding. Sure, anybody can ride them or whatever, but it's like a garage brand grown up with like the same roots that it's had since day one. And I think that's one thing that really makes Rome special.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that's kind of like something that is tangible, because that's really, that's what it really is all about for, you know, us inside of the brand and all of our reps and team riders and anyone who's ever strapped into any Rome product is, you know, part of that syndicate.
Yeah.
And snowboarding above all else, really, that's kind of our internal motto.
Number one. It's which it should be, just snowboard brand, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Stillman, dude, thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Guf.
You're welcome, and thank you guys for watching. You know, we carry a lot of great product from Rome here at the house. Make sure to check it out. There's a lot of great options for board, boots, and bindings across all categories. If you have any comments or questions about the brand, leave them below. And remember to subscribe to the channel. Stillman, any parting words on why someone should be on a Rome product?
If it feels good, do it. Snowboarding is fun. And that is the biggest answer to any question that anyone should ever have.
Cool. That's awesome. Do it because it's fun. Stillman, thank you. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.